Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So in today's video,
when are y'all going to admit that y'all are prostitutes? The lifestyle that some of y'all are promoting is literally modern day prostitution. Whether you want to admit it or not, y'all love covering it up with get that bag, only using for what he has, da 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 da. But y'all forget to mention, like, bro, they're not doing this out the kindness of their heart. Y'all are selling that twat. I just recently seen the pictures and the videos of Aoki, 21-year-old woman with a 60-something-year-old man. I don't care how rich the man is. I'm not about to be running around here with my grandfather's age mate. One thing I've learned is to never envy somebody's life on social media, because you never know what they're doing for this money. These girls be posting up these luxury trips, these luxury bags, and black girl luxury or luxury in general. But what are you doing for that money? I don't know about y'all, but laying down with damn near a corpse who has gray pubes and saggy is crazy.
Yeah, I agree with her and everything that she said, but here's my unpopular take on this, okay? Most of the times when videos like this are made, it kind of portrays all these content creators or women who are doing well in general as workers, or they kind of pin their success to the men in their lives, if it makes sense, okay? But the truth of the matter is, it's the men who are turning these women into as workers. Whether you want to believe it or not, most of these guys be throwing themselves at these baddies on social media. Okay, there are girls who are being flown out just because some guy wants to say, I used to date this girl. Okay, there's this very popular, I used to watch her back in the day. I don't see her often these days, and I realized that she's dating a lot of athletes, right? And she's going all around the world with these men and so on and so forth, right? So it's not necessarily like she went or set out herself to become somebody who is as worker. I'm not saying she is, but the thing is, when you find out the truth about why she lives here, when she's doing that, and people kind of associate it with the athletes in her life, that is why I have a problem. Because the truth is, she was an influencer first, before these men saw her. And she was making money, getting her brand deals, and some of these brand deals, they pay a lot of money. She was working with big brands before the athletes came into their lives, okay? And so most of these guys are fighting over these women. Oh, this guy did that for her, I'm going to do times 2. Oh, she can do this for herself, I'm going to do times 3. And usually that is the mindset of a lot of men when it comes to women. When they see you and you're doing well for yourselves, they want to do more. So most of the time, it's not their fault to some extent that you're seeing them, you're looking at them, and you're thinking this is their life that they are living, and you think, oh, this is a very successful. It's not always the case, okay? Some of them, they just take their pictures, they put it there, and you assume that they are telling you that it's their hard work and it's their sweat and tears, when it's not what they are saying. If you watch other people's life with your own assumptions, that is on you. And as a very tiny content creator on this platform alone, I can attest to the fact that a lot of these big time content creators make a lot of money to be able to afford the kind of lifestyle that they portray. Some of them sell courses because most women they just want to live the kind of life that they do. So if you keep asking someone, where'd you get that? She's going to create a course and sell it to you. Is it going to work for you? Nobody knows. Now, what all this is teaching is, do not compare yourself to other people, and do not wish you had the life that other people have. Yeah, so let's get into some of the stories of women who have experienced some of these women, and people's thoughts and opinions on all of this. And I'm going to come back and talk some more. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much.
When are y'all going to admit that y'all are prostitutes?
As someone who lives near Miami, I did not know this. Oh, I was really naive, really naive. I used to be like, oh my god, I really want to be on a yacht. I want to be in nice cars. I want to be getting gifts, etc., etc. Mind you, I thought people were really finessing men out there. Really just answering a text and getting bills paid. It wasn't until I was in the crowd and hearing what they were saying they had to do that I realized this wasn't the life for me. These girls are really selling themselves. And I'm talking like no morals whatsoever. Because I don't know about you, but I was raised in my body's a temple. And not to let just anybody into it, you know what I mean? But some of these girls will really just meet up with somebody just to get, like, bills paid, sleep with them, do everything with them, and then be like, oh, yeah, he definitely paid for this, definitely paid for it. But you also gave him something to pay for. So don't be envious of these girls. Don't be envious of this lifestyle. Because they're actually giving up stuff, too, to get this money.
Y'all need to stop telling people y'all be living these luxury lifestyles when y'all be popping that pussy for that paper. Now, let me tell you, bitch, I got mother scammed on a luxury 5-star vacation all-inclusive motherfucker package. So, I spent $4,000 on this package because I'm a really introvert and I was really trying to get out of my shell by going to travel, meeting other women and things like that. So, I booked with the bitch who be traveling, going to see the world, got the bags, the clothes, the hoes, the luxury lifestyle. All you have to do is tell the people that you really be sucked. I get to the mother resort. It looks like she about to sell our pussy. We stand on the mother resort that looks like we're about to get sex trafficked any minute now. It's blood on the sheets, bugs on the floor, bed crunchy, full of cum. Like, bitch looked in the room before I even got there. So I left because I'm a real luxury bitch. I've been traveling, ho. I left. When I leave and go to my next hotel, this bitch gonna write me talking about some, oh no, baby, this looks like a motel. No, bro, you got them hoes saying that look like a motel, bitch. You bamboozled us all up in this mother, and then gonna have the nerve to try to gaslight me, bitch. No. I don't know what type of she thought I was, but I'm not that. And I really need to upload the receipts. So if y'all want to see the receipts, let me know for a part 2. But yeah, these bitches ain't who they say they is. Like I said, them Chanel's be coming with a lot of chlamydia and them lip fillers be coming with a lot of dick sucking. And you will never get the chance to play me again. Bye-bye.
My thing is, right, I literally be scrolling on TikTok. Girls be like, oh, I went to Goyard today. I went to the Louis Vuitton store, picked up all these stuff, whatever. And what pisses me off is because people be like, oh, what do you do in the comments, right? People are like, oh, what do you do for a living? What do you do for a living? And somebody will comment and be like, oh, she has a business. Or they'll themselves be like, oh, I have a business. Oh, no, I'm gonna know what you do for your business. Oh, no, I'm gonna know what kind of business you own. Because I don't even see your business in your bio, in your caption, nothing. If you selling pussy, just say that. Like, I like my girls that really be telling people that they be selling pussy and they're proud of it. Because I feel like if you're doing anything, you should be proud of it. If you're scamming, be proud of it. If you're selling pussy, be proud of it. Like, why are girls acting like they have these businesses and they really be selling pussy? It's given like, why are you trying to scam the girls? Because people, like, girls like, you know, young girls and even girls like me would be like, oh, like, damn, like, that girl's lifestyle looks so luxury, it looks so nice, oh, I wonder what she does, like, I can't wait till my business gets out like that. No, babe, she's selling pussy. That's why she can afford 3 Louis Vuitton bags a week. Let's be real. Or if you're not selling pussy, you're scamming. But usually the scammers, like, I feel like you can kind of tell by the scammers, and like, if you have them on Snapchat, they really be telling you, like, they be scamming because they be always sending you scams. But some girls really be selling pussy. Just say you be selling pussy, because I rate my girls that sell pussy. I rate them because me can't do it. You know, me can't do it, but I rate them. So yeah, I don't really like that. You be acting like you have this luxury lifestyle, but you selling pussy, but you acting like you have a business. People like me, business owners, actually have businesses, and then it makes think business owners that actually have businesses aren't on the ground enough because we don't have the Goyard bags, we don't have the 3 Louis Vuittons, we don't have the Chanel, we don't have the ML350 bands. We don't have those things. We're working towards it, but you make us feel good too because we don't have it. So yeah, just say you be selling pussy and that's it.
When are y'all going to admit that y'all are prostitutes?
When men decide to stop patronizing, if you're going to complain that women are giving up their body for money, it is better than giving up your pussy for words of affirmation and a wish that will never come true. Promises and the promise of a beautiful life with a ring and 5 children. We all know that shit is bullshit. I'm not saying that there are men out there that don't have good intentions, but how are we supposed to know? How are they supposed to know which men have good intention? It's better to just, if you decide you're going to be giving up your body, make sure you make his pockets cry. So even if you say he wants to dump you, you start thinking of how much that he spent on your head. Like I said, don't give it up until you make his pockets cry. But me, I don't deal with men. I'm not interested in them. I've never slept with them. I don't really care about that. It's for those that sleep with them. I don't sleep with them.
Okay, here are some lies that people who look successful on social media have told me that you'd probably be really shocked at. Keyword is look, because a lot of these people are lying out here. And let's remember that everybody looks good on social media, including myself. I have a friend who posts themselves only flying private. And I was like, okay, I know how expensive private is because I've flown private a couple times, and it's a car payment. No, it's a car. Anyway, so I asked them, I said, how are you affording all these jets? And they said, what do you mean? And I said, well, you're always on a jet, like you're always posting these pictures on a jet. And they said, no, Kelly, honestly, I just change outfits. I get on the jet, I go to the bathroom, I change. They get a little mad at me, but I don't care. And I just take as much as I can. Because if I already paid $30,000 for this jet, like I'm only going to get these pictures once. So I got to make sure the right ones. Like what? Then when I was in college, right, everybody was traveling. College, let it be post-college, postgraduate, whatever. Everyone's always traveling in another city for spring break. They're in Cancun, they're wherever. And I'm like, how the heck are you able to afford Cancun? And I can't even afford a can of tuna. And they said, well, Kelly, we work paycheck to paycheck. Like, we literally work our butts off. We're failing our classes. But one thing about this life is it's once. So I'm gonna get my celebration in. And for spring break, if I can't be the person that can go to Miami or Cancun, like, then what am I doing? And I'm like, huh? So I have a friend that I actually have no idea what they do. Like, when I tell you I have no idea what they do, I have no idea what they do. But for some reason, they were always in a different city, in a different state every other week. And I'm like, do you have a job? And they were like, Kelly, no, I don't have a job. And I'm like, okay, maybe this is daddy's money, but then they're like, my family's super poor. We came from a popcorn ceiling, 1-story, 2-bedroom apartment, got 6 kids, 2 parents, whatever. Cool. But I'm like, how are you able to afford, like, what do you do? You will not believe the shock in my face when I started suggesting restaurants. We were going out to eat one day. And I was suggesting restaurants, and these weren't like 5-star restaurants. They weren't crazy. They were just like regular brunch spots. I'm talking like $20 meals. But they just kept saying, I can't eat there, I can't eat there, I can't eat there. And I was like, why can't you eat there? Like, not even a why, but just like, okay, where do you want to eat? And they were like, well, I need somewhere that accepts EBT. And I was like, EBT? Like, food stamps? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, okay, not a problem, I guess. Now, I'm fortunate to have never been on food stamps, but that's not to discredit the people that they are. I wasn't against going to a place with food stamps. But then I was like, wait a second. If you were on food stamps, how are you traveling? And they were like, Kelly, I'm getting unemployment checks. It's like $700 every week. And I was like, long story short, they were spending that money traveling. And I guess they'd run out of that because they were currently traveling. And they were like, it's time for me to rely on my food stamps. But long story short, like, a lot of people are scamming, they're stealing, they're fraudsters. And of course, on social media, we try to make our lives like 20 times better than they are. Or our lives might actually be that good, but we just don't show all the ups and the downs and the problems and stuff. And it's like, okay, cool. But at the same time, don't let what somebody else is living and how somebody else's life look discredit you or make you feel like, wow, everyone's getting it so fast. So everybody's lying because they're showing you what they want you to see, but they're not showing you the truth. And I want you to remember that. And I want you to be excited for your future, because that's all that freaking matters. Not the people that are painting a facade for your validation, when all you need for your validation is to believe in you.
Yeah. I'm happy that this lady shared the part where a lot of them are living this kind of fake life, because I remember a few years ago, there was this lady that I knew. It's not like somebody told me, right? I knew her. She's big. She's very big now on, YouTube, all over social media. I'm not going to mention names, right? But she lived somewhere close to me, and she used to live with her parents. Now, this is how she used to film her content. She would book an Airbnb, right? She would go there, film for the whole month, come back home, edit and post them. I'm talking, she gets her groceries, she gets her clothing, she gets everything. Her reason is she lived with her parents. She was saving up to buy her own place at the time, and her place was not aesthetically pleasing. Okay. So for the brands that work with her, she wants to sell as much as she can, because the more she sells, the more money she makes. That means that she gets more for it. And most people love to watch luxury content, whether you believe it or not. So sometimes I don't blame them so much, because that's what people watch. So don't go off on assumption when you don't know how people actually make their money, if it makes sense. Watching other people's lives on social media and assuming that they got it like that, that is on you. Life, like, those are the things that will steal your joy. There are people who are maxing out their credit cards just so that they can bring out content, okay? There are people who are buying all the clothes and returning them just so that they can bring you the content. Like the lady is saying, people are posting on fake private jets. People are latching on their rich boyfriends and girlfriends. People actually have it like that. Okay, and people have men who are willing to sign off their entire month's paycheck to them, like the OnlyFans girl that I posted a few months ago, where this guy is saying, you see this lady post a video and then you look at your girlfriend. Yes, there are so many men out there who would give everything that they have to have access to these bodies online, whether you want to believe it or not. And I also posted a video of this lady who broke up with the boyfriend, or asked the boyfriend to leave because he was maxing out their credit card and giving it to women on OnlyFans. All right. So that is also very true. So sometimes it's not like these women set out to be, ex-workers. It's the men who see them who want to associate themselves with them. But anyway, let me know your thoughts and opinions about all of this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again with another video. Take care of yourselves. Bye.